Take a photo of a photo, then photograph that one. Do it 10 times. By the end, the face is gone. The contrast flattens, the edges soften, the freckles disappear. What was a particular face becomes an average of faces. The image is still an image. It just isn't the same person anymore. That's roughly what can happen when a model trains on text another model wrote. Not because synthetic data is poisoned by itself, because if the copies start replacing the originals, the edges begin to disappear. The internet now contains a lot of AI-written text, articles, captions, comments, replies, some of it labeled, but most of it not. And many training pipelines still draw from the same web. That means that tomorrow's model is partially learning from yesterday's model's writing without anybody planning it. The loop has started closing, quietly. It's becoming part of the default data environment. And here's the part that's strange. When a model trains on its own kind of text, the average survives, but the rare disappears. That unusual word, that specific case, the edge case, nobody else thought to write down. Shumailov and colleagues call this the curse of recursion in a 2023 paper. The center holds, but the edges erode. Each generation drifts a little further toward the mean, a little further from the world the first model was trying to describe. And this is where the framing usually goes to doom. And I'm not going there. The lesson isn't AI will collapse. The lesson is that the data layer underneath these models is real infrastructure now. And infrastructure needs provenance, not detection, not surveillance. It's not about catching anyone, just about keeping the inputs honest. We need to know what came from a person, what came from a model, what came from a model trained on a model. This is the same problem I named in a previous video called Expect the Lie, just at a different scale. That one was about what you read on a feed. This one is about what trains the next system. The question worth asking isn't, is this AI generated? That question stops at the surface. The better question is, do we know where this came from? Provenance is not surveillance, it's a property of data. Without it, the training layer starts to look like a copy of a copy of a copy. The face in the 10th photograph isn't the same person. The work is keeping the first one, the original.